3. A pledge. I give this chapter to myself. When done with it, I will shut up about that topic. Call me Least Heat Moon. My father calls himself Heat Moon, my elder brother Little Heat Moon. I, coming last, am therefore least. It has been a long lesson of a name to learn. To the Siouan peoples, the moon of heat is the 7th month, a time also known as the blood moon, I think because of its dusky midsummer color. I have other names: Buck, once a slur, never mind the predominant Anglo features. Also Bill Trogdon. The Christian names come from a grandfather 8 generations back, one William Trogdon, an immigrant Lancashireman living in North Carolina, who was killed by the Tories for providing food to rebel patriots and thereby got his name in Volume 4 of Makers of America. Yet to the red way of thinking, a man who makes peace with the new by destroying the old is not to be honored. So I hear. One summer, when Heat Moon and I were walking the ancestral grounds of the Osage near the river of that name in western Missouri, we talked about bloodlines. He said, "Each of the people from anywhere, when you see in them far enough, you find red blood and a red heart. There's a hope. Nevertheless, a mixed blood, let his heart be where it may, is a contaminated man who will be trusted by neither red nor white." The attitude goes back to a long history of perfidious half-breeds, men who, by their nature, had to choose against one of their bloodlines. As for me, I will choose for heart, for spirit, but never will I choose for blood. One last word about bloodlines. My wife, a woman of striking mixed blood features, came from the Cherokee. Our battles, my Cherokee and I, we called the Indian Wars. For these reasons, I named my truck Ghost Dancing, a heavy-handed symbol alluding to ceremonies of the 1890s, in which the Plains Indians, wearing cloth shirts they believed rendered them indestructible, danced for the return of warriors, bison, and the fervor of the old life that would sweep away the new. Ghost dances, desperate resurrection rituals, were the dying rattles of a people whose last defense was delusion, about all that remained to them in their futility. A final detail. On the morning of my departure, I had seen 38 blood moons, an age that carries its own madness and futility. With a nearly desperate sense of isolation and a growing suspicion that I lived in an alien land, I took to the open road in search of places where change did not mean ruin, and where time and men and deeds connected.